What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is healthy and well today. Welcome all my new supporters. Today, we'll be reacting to 11 things Americans must know before moving to Canada. Now, for some Americans, a lot of Americans, it's too late because they already got up out of here. But for the Americans still stranded in the US, you might want to pay attention to this video. Let's jump right into it. Thank you for all the recommendations. We're going to like the video already. Let me make sure it's at the best of the best quality for my peoples because you deserve that.
I've had a lot of Americans in my comments asking if they can come live here in Canada. And look, we get it. You've had a rough time. But before you pack up the U-Haul and head north, there are 11 things that you are going to have to learn. Number one, the metric system. And I'm sorry, but we are right on this one. In fact, you are only one of 3 countries in the world that has not officially adopted metric yet. And the other 2 are Liberia and Myanmar. Metric just makes sense. 0 is freezing, 100 is boiling, clean, simple. Fahrenheit was obviously invented by some drunk guy in Minnesota who thought 32 was nippy. Which brings me to number 2, how to drive in winter. Black ice, by the way, is not a cocktail. It is the reason your pickup is in the ditch. Every Canadian has a story about black ice, and none of them end with, and then I got to work on time. If you think you can handle Canadian winters because you once drove through a snowstorm in Ohio, no you can't, and shut up.
Hey, I got some Norwegians living in Canada right now, and they're like, oh, Strac, this ain't nothing. Man, it's levels to this for real, because, you know, Canadians could say the same thing to us U.S. people, but then we got people from Norway saying this to Canadians and Americans, like, oh, this ain't nothing over here. Yeah, it's for real levels. It's levels to this, man.
Because you once drove through a snowstorm in Ohio, no you can't, and shut up. And then I got to work on time. If you think you can handle Canadian winters because you once drove through a snowstorm in Ohio, no you can't, and shut up. Number 3, here is how healthcare works in Canada. You walk in, you get treated, you walk out. Nobody swipes your credit card. You don't have to Venmo the nurse. We don't even have Venmo up here. What you do get is a plastic chair in a waiting room that smells of antiseptic and despair, and you will sit in it until your name is called. And while you wait, you will start looking around and diagnosing other people in the room. And that guy's a goner. Number 4, hockey.
No.
Here, kids start playing hockey early, and by play hockey, I mean their parents mortgage the house to pay for equipment, ice time, and hotel rooms in Moose Jaw. Now look, you do not have to love the sport, but you'd better know what city team is closest to you, because if you don't, you're not quirky. You're a national security threat.
No, not word. I totally agree with him. Like, that go for anybody in this earth. For real. I don't care where you live in. I don't care if you into sports or not. You better be able to tell me your closest team, though. You know, the city and everything, the city team, and then like you don't know that? Yeah, I'll be like, you living under a rock or something at that point.
If you don't, you're not quirky. You're a national security threat.
Yeah.
Number 5, Tim Hortons. Look, Tim Hortons is not just bad. It is aggressively bad.
Oh, man.
The coffee is basically warm water that might have sat near a bean at some time. The sandwiches taste like drywall, but...
That was crazy. It's warm water that just sat near a bean? That's crazy.
Look, Tim Hortons is not just bad. It is aggressively bad. The coffee is basically warm water that might have sat near a bean at some time. The sandwiches taste like drywall, but somehow with less texture. But this is still Canada. We line up for it every morning, not because we like it, but because we've accepted that the meaning of life is suffering. Number 6, place name. The big city in Ontario is pronounced Toronto. Nobody says the second T, except Americans. Newfoundland is New-Fun-Land.
Wait a minute.
Number 6, place names. The big city in Ontario is pronounced Toronto. Nobody says the second T, except Americans. Newfoundland is New-Fun-Land. And if you don't clap it out, they'll know you're from away, and they will charge you extra for the beer. And yes, the capital Saskatchewan rhymes with exactly what you think it does. Number 7, politics. If you are moving here from the US, prepare yourself. There's no us versus them two-party system. There's us, them, those guys, the other guys, and Quebec doing something entirely on its own.
Yeah.
5 political, or maybe 7 actually? I've lost count. Think of elections less like an election and more like speed dating, except everyone shows up late, insults you to your face, and then somehow you still end up paying for the meal and their salary. Number 8, apologizing. Look, in Canada, sorry is not guilt. It is conversational rhythm. It's not an admission, it's a comma. Someone bumps into you, you say sorry. You bump into them, you say sorry. We say it so often, there are actually laws here that says saying sorry doesn't legally count as an admission of fault. That's true. Number 9, the cold. And don't tell us that you get winter too. No, you don't. You get 2 inches of snow in Virginia and suddenly Anderson Cooper's outside wearing a parka the size of a camping tent and yelling like he's reporting from a war zone.
If you look at the graph, whoa.
Yo, that's crazy. Because I was sitting in a dealership. Out of all the places he gonna mention, I was sitting in the dealership, you know, waiting for my. Was I at the dealership? I think I was at the tent place actually. I think I was at the tent place. I had to get my tent cut and everything for the inspection. This was maybe like a year or 2 ago. There was like a storm coming in Virginia. Mind you, they made it seem like it was a world announcement. It was a state of an emergency. Da 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 da. Oh my gosh! Out of the whole. They did like a couple news broadcasts. They did stuff afterwards. So I'm like, man, they really dragging this, you know. I sure hope it's as, you know, reckless as he's saying on the podium. And it just wasn't. It was like 2 to 3 inches. It wasn't even feet. Oh my gosh. And it's because Virginia didn't see snow. I'm like, in some time? Are you kidding me right now? You just shut down the school. They closed the job. Like, imagine they shut down your job and they telling you, well, it's not going to be that bad. Like the same day they telling you it's not going to be that bad. Maybe just 2 to 3 inches. I'm not going into work. I don't care if the job calls us. Talk about we open now. No, we not. I ain't showing up. Tell you that. Ain't get no snow. I'm like, this is like, people around the world are going through so much more right now. But the U.S. be like dragging a lot of things, taking it to the extreme, amping situations up. Oh, it's going to be a major winter snowstorm. It just snowed last week, and the ice is already melted. You know, like they be really dragging stuff.
You get 2 inches of snow in Virginia, and suddenly Anderson Cooper's outside wearing a parka the size of a camping tent and yelling like he's reporting from a war zone.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Man.
Grocery stores still let him know. Governors declare states of emergencies, and somewhere a man is being interviewed on live TV because he successfully walked to his mailbox. In Canada, we call that October.
Facts. Facts.
What's it look like out there?
Yeah, it looks...
I seen this. I seen this before. I seen this news clip. Everybody has had to see this news clip before. It's well, what's it look like? Oh my gosh.
October.
Ryan, what's it look like out there?
Oh, and there's the pause because like when they on the news, you gotta wait for it to transfer and hear them. So she been finished her sentence. He like just waiting.
He successfully walked to his mailbox. In Canada, we call that October.
Oh
Ryan, what's it look like out there?
Yeah, it looks like snow.
Number 10, the Canadian identity. We are not basically Americans. We're healthcare. If we were, our national animal would not be a beaver. It'd be something louder. Like a bald eagle with a podcast. And finally, beer is sold not in cases, they're sold in 2-4s. And yes, it is stronger than your piss water. So when you shotgun 3 at an East Coast kitchen party because you used to crush Bud Lights in college, don't be surprised when you wake up under a canoe. So yes, Americans, you can move here. But be warned, the day you show up at a barbecue and ask, do you have ranch? That is the day the neighbors form a committee.
Wait a minute.
And you do not want to be on the wrong
Was you invited to the barbecue? Or like asking as a neighbor?
side of a Canadian committee. Do you have ranch? But be warned, the day you show up at a barbecue and ask, do you have ranch? That is the day the neighbors form a committee.
Y'all gotta let me
you
know.
do not want to be
What's
on the
up
wrong
with
side
ranch?
of a Canadian committee.
Y'all don't like ranch out there? Man, this was a great video though. Original video link will be down below in the description. Is this like a comedic channel? Educational, like a comedic educational channel? That's what it seemed like. And it be the videos like this. Like, it don't take all the expensive, lavish type of stuff and everything. This man was literally the content, the quality. He's just sitting in, I don't know where he's actually sitting. It's just meters behind him. It's just chilling. Is he outside? Because these are meters. He's outside sitting on the side of his house relaxing. Making this video. It was hilarious, by the way. Great video, by the way. I already liked it. That was a great video. Please share your honest thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. For us Americans, what is some advice you could give us? You know, add on to this beautiful list that was given to us today. Make it number 12, 13, 14, 15. And let us know, what should we know as Americans before moving to Canada? Let alone, you know, possibly visiting. I think some people told me they want to visit first. You know, we ain't never been to Canada, all right? They want to visit first, they go take a trip, and then they gonna decide where they want to move, which is actually cool. Imagine taking a trip, deciding that, like, you know, like the areas and the province of where you wanna move to. That is so cool. Knowing you going back home and you're moving. Man, that's gotta be like an exciting feeling. You switching your occupation, the kids is going to a new school. I don't know how it is in Canada. There's a lot of fights going on. This is the world we live in. Is there fights going on in Canada, or is this just a U.S. thing? Like, are the schools known for having fights every day, every morning? I don't know. Like, I mean, there's a lot of crazy stuff that goes on in the schools in the U.S. I just hope it's different in Canada. That way, the next generation, you know, the youth, they can actually succeed, prevail through all the craziness we got going on in today's times. Man, y'all stay safe, because they don't know. The youth does not know. They have no idea, no clue. They don't know what's going on, and that's just the innocence, you know. So for real, all the Americans deciding to move to Canada, because I know a few, good luck, and you're doing this for the best of everyone. Seriously, it's not one of those selfish decisions. I think this is something that everybody should be doing. Oh, I think it got to the point. What's the percentage now? We're going to do another updated video, because the percentage went up. The percentage went up for how many Americans moved out of the U.S. And they're not only going to Canada or the UK or, you know, Germany or Australia. It's like places I never imagined. Barcelona? Venezuela? Like, I think we got some Americans going back home. Like, yeah. I'm like, wow. So there really is a lot of places to travel to and to move to around the world. And it's blowing my mind, man, seeing how many born and bred Americans as well are moving. We got some people getting dual citizenships for countries that I never even heard of before. I'm like, you want a citizenship for here? Why? I'm like, a country I ain't never heard of. That's why. Because it's low. It's low key. Nobody know about it. That's exactly where I want to go. And will. Stay safe. Feel free to follow my Twitch and Kick down below in the description for the live streams. And feel free to subscribe to all my other YouTube channels as well down below in the description, so you don't miss out on all the other videos I be reacting to, man. If you don't see me on this channel, you could definitely catch me on another one. I love y'all. Stay safe. And I hope to catch you all in the next reaction video.